Hey everyone, and welcome to the Dolphin Pod. I'm Porter Duncan.
And I'm Caleb Reeves.
And we're your hosts for this podcast.
So this is going to be the official podcast of Cape Henry. Where we're going to be creating a platform for students, teachers, and other members of the community to interact, and it'll bring our community closer together.
We got a great episode today. Today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Palmer, quizzing AJ and Marshall on some Cape Henry trivia, and discussing which teacher we think would win the Hunger Games.
All that and more on the Dolphin Pod.
All right, guys, jumping into our sports segment, going over some scores from the past couple of days and some upcoming games as well.
All right, so I want to say congrats to the boys varsity soccer team and the girls varsity volleyball team, both with their wins over Walsingham Academy last Tuesday. Boys soccer won 7-2, and the girls varsity volleyball team won 3-0. So good job to them. And we also wanted to say congrats to the field hockey team, the girls tennis team, and the girls volleyball team, all with their wins over NOCO last Thursday. The girls field hockey team beat NOCO 1-0. The girls tennis team beat NOCO 9-0. And the girls volleyball team beat NOCO 3-0 last Thursday. So I guess NOCO just can't score against us.
Yeah, congrats to everyone. Way to go. Upcoming, we have boys varsity soccer away at St. Chris on Monday. Huge game. It got delayed. It was supposed to be this past Friday, but got rained out. So big game coming up. Good luck to you guys. Varsity soccer at Catholic Tuesday as well. Boys varsity volleyball also at Catholic, as well as girls varsity tennis. Yeah, good luck. Let's go beat Catholic on Tuesday. We also got field hockey, varsity field hockey away at NSA, girls varsity tennis, boys varsity soccer, and girls varsity volleyball also playing NSA on Thursday. Let's go beat those Saints. All right, guys, that concludes our sports segment. Let's get it right into the episode.
Hey guys, it's Keegan Mulkey here with our sports segment. I have the Reid Downs. Reid, boys soccer has been on a roll lately. What has been your key to success?
I would say our team's key to success is probably how hard we train and practice and being a very unselfish team. We all play for each other, believe in each other, and just to have good chemistry on and off the field is what it's really making us have success this year.
You feel like this has been some of the best chemistry you've ever been a part of?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it definitely shows on the field.
Definitely.
So you guys got St. Chris tomorrow. Pretty big game. How you feeling about that one?
I'm feeling pretty good. We had a very, very strong game against Walsingham 2 days ago. I know the weather hasn't been too good. Some of the teams starting to feel a little bit under the weather, me and myself. But I think tomorrow is really just about just playing hard and putting that aside, playing hard for 80 minutes, and then we can be sick over the weekend, but not tomorrow.
Got to stay strong through that. We need you there. Now, the big question, the game against NA, the infamous goal we all know. What was going through your mind when you put that ball in the net?
To be honest, before the ball was crossed into me, I was having a conversation with one of the NA defenders, and then Coach Brun was screaming at me to stop talking and run in and go head the ball. So I went to head it, and then when I saw it go in, I don't even remember what I said. I just started screaming. I ran straight to the crowd, the great atmosphere. But if I were to remember a couple of things, I probably said a few explicit words.
Yeah, so for the better of the podcast, we will not be talking about that segment. But I can tell you for sure that going through my mind, that was probably one of the best goals I've ever seen.
Thank you. I don't normally score goals. Soccer isn't like my main thing, but to score that goal against a rival school was pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just to have that win under the column after last year, definitely an important thing. All right, Reid, thank you for being here.
Thank you for your work, sir.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
And this is then the sports segment.
All right, guys, we're starting off with our game segment. Today, we're going to be seeing if AJ can correctly guess the top 5 Cape Henry teams with the most state titles.
Oh.
You get 3 lives.
Okay.
You get 3 lives and a chance to win either Sour Patch Kids or a Milky Way.
Okay.
You get 3 lives.
All right,
Go.
we'll start off with baseball.
Baseball is tied for 3rd with 4.
Okay. Tennis.
Boys or girls?
Girls.
Girls tennis is 2nd with 7.
Okay. Ooh.
You're doing good so far.
Let's go soccer.
Girls or boys?
Boys.
Boys is tied for 4th with 3.
Okay. Swimming?
No.
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 Let's do basketball. We do basketball.
Yep, basketball. Well, shoot, basketball tied for 5th with
Tied?
3 as well.
Okay.
So you have
Need one more?
you have girls tennis, you have boys soccer, boys basketball. So you need 2 more. You need the number 1
Oh, I don't have
and you need the number 3.
Who would be number 1?
You got 2 lives left. You got 2 lives.
I got 2, so I can take a look, guess. All right.
Don't look at Miss Sharp.
I know. Oh, she doesn't know what
Miss
she's
Sharp-
talking
Miss
she doesn't
Sharp's
know
off
what she's
camera.
talking about. She doesn't know what she's talking about. What have I not said? Is it like... I'm going to just say girls soccer. No?
Nope.
Damn.
You got 1 life
All right,
left.
one more? Shoot. I don't know. What other sports is there? I got basketball. Wait, when I gave
So
some
you got-
basketball, soccer.
So there's 6 teams. Some of them are tied. You got girls tennis in 2nd. You had baseball tied for 3rd. You had boys basketball and boys soccer tied at 5th. You need the other tied at 3rd and the
Wait.
1st place.
This might be a reach, but I feel like I know it. Girls basketball. What? I thought they had a few
No.
back then.
All 3 lives gone. Number 1, field hockey. with
Oh,
8
I forgot
state-
about that. Oh, that's what you were doing.
With 8, yeah.
Oh.
With 8 state titles for field hockey. And tied for 3rd is girls volleyball with 4.
Oh, I didn't even know they had states. Oh.
So because
boys
boys volleyball doesn't have states.
So
Boys
I
volleyball
assume
doesn't
girls
have
didn't have states either. So
That's actually a good point. But no, they do. They have 4 state championships. So yeah, good try. We'll see if Marshall can get
Marshall's-
more than 4. If
Marshall's
not,
getting it out.
AJ, you get the candy.
Marshall's
We'll
not
see.
getting it.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll come back in with Marshall.
All right, so for the second part of the game segment, we got Marshall here, and we are going to ask which 5 sports teams at Cape Henry have the most state championships?
Oh no. Let's see. Baseball,
Okay.
soccer.
Okay, wait. Baseball you got, that is number 3, they have 4.
Okay.
Soccer, girls or boys?
Boys.
Boys soccer is on there. They're number 5 and they have 3. So you
Okay.
need number 1, 2, and number 4.
I'm gonna say swim.
Swimming is not on there.
Oh,
By the way, you have 3 lives, so you got 2 more.
this is a hard one. Lacrosse.
Girls or boys?
Girls.
Girls lacrosse is not on there.
No, it's field hockey.
Field hockey is number 1. They have
Okay, I
8
knew
state
that. I knew that.
championships.
Okay. Do I have how many more left?
You have 2. You need number 2 and number 4.
Basketball.
Girls or boys?
Boys.
Boys basketball is on there. They are number 4 with 3 state championships. So you need number 2.
A difficult one. I don't know.
You do have 2 lives, so.
Oh really?
Actually, no, she did make it wrong.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought.
oh,
Yeah.
You do have 1 life.
Okay.
So
Wait, how many have I gone through?
you have field hockey
Mhm.
as number 1. You have baseball,
Mhm.
and you have basketball, and then boys soccer. So you have 2 more.
Boys.
And yeah,
Boys tennis.
boys tennis is not on there.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
No.
What'd you get?
So she got 3 correct, and AJ also got 3 correct. So
Which ones
Or
did she
4?
miss?
number 2 was girls tennis, and they had 7.
Oh. No.
And then number 4 was girls volleyball, and they had 4.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have a sudden death matchup between AJ and Marshall for the winner of the game segment. So the sudden death question is, which team at Cape Henry has won the most TCIS championships? There are 2 tied for first.
The countdown.
All right, and we're going to do a countdown to see what they both will say. So, all right.
It's a microphone. In
Oh, okay.
3,
2.
2, 1.
Boys
Boys
basketball.
Boys volleyball and boys basketball.
Wow.
Yeah. We're just that good.
I was no
Those are the 2.
Well done. Well,
We'll give them both.
Well,
So,
They both get candy.
yeah.
There
So
you go.
they both got who was tied for first. So we're gonna give them both the candy. All right.
ladies first. Anyway.
Mm.
Well done.
All right. Yeah, and if any of you guys want to be on the next game segment, reach out to me and Porter, and we'll let you know if you'll be on the show. All right. Thank you, you two, for playing.
So, today we are interviewing Mr. Palmer. How are you doing today?
Great. Glad to be here, Peyton.
Okay, let's start. So, what brought you to Cape Henry and what inspired you to become a teacher?
Let's do separate questions. What brought me to Cape Henry?
Yes.
I was teaching and in New York. I wanted to move to this area. Cape Henry happened to have an opening, and here I am.
So, what inspired you to be a teacher?
Well, I used to be in business, and things were happening in business. I decided to change direction, and I thought teaching might be something I might enjoy.
Okay. So, what do you love the most about history? Like, what really brings you joy?
What brings me joy? Well, I've always loved history. I mean, just even when I was younger, reading a lot of books, and books I always picked up were history books, and I just find it fascinating, especially the people.
Did you get good grades? Well,
Well, it all depends on good grades. Since I lived at a time where there was no grade inflation, my grades might be a little less than yours, let's say.
So, what's your best memory while teaching here?
My best memory? I don't know. It just, I enjoy it.
Was it me?
And,
Was that your best
absolutely.
memory?
There you go, Peyton.
Okay.
You are my joy
Okay.
there that year.
Good. So, what's your favorite food? What do you think you could eat for the rest of your life and never get tired of it?
Seafood.
Seafood? Like what
Yes.
types? Like,
I like haddock, cod, swordfish, North Atlantic kind of stuff, lobster too.
You like crab?
I prefer lobster to crab.
interesting. So, if you could teleport to any time in history, where would you go?
That's an interesting question because life in the past was not always easy. But I think it all depends on how wealthy I felt I was. And if I was very well off, I wouldn't mind going back to a time when, the 1800s or so, when you could really make a mark for yourself and so on. So,
Experience that wealth, yeah. What would you do if you were in that time?
oh,
Like
I
what
would,
activities?
I would try to make money.
You would?
Business,
Like how?
absolutely. Whatever was available.
You think you could have become president
In a different time, maybe.
in a different time?
Now I'd have to go on TV and stuff like that. I doubt I'd get elected.
You wouldn't do that?
I doubt I'd get elected.
I think you'd get elected. So, could you tell us about your college experience at Harvard and VMI?
Well, those are two different places. At VMI, obviously, I was interested in military experience. I got there. I would say that probably the best thing I learned at VMI was time management. There was a lot of pressure on not only doing academics, but looking good militarily. Harvard was a very challenging environment, but very stimulating. Totally different, not like students today where they all try to hide and shrink. At Harvard, 50% of our grade was participation.
That's crazy. What is your favorite show to watch in your free time?
Today, my
Yeah.
favorite show, it's either some political newscast or sports.
Do you like Jeopardy?
I'll watch Jeopardy once in a while, yeah.
Do you think you're good at it?
Years ago, I would have been.
Not now.
I'm a little too slow technologically. How's that?
I think you could have done it. I think you could do it. If you could teach anything else, what would it be?
Well, probably since I was an avid reader younger, I'd probably do something like English literature or something like that, or American literature. That I wouldn't mind doing.
Like, would you be? How do you think you'd be at it? Like, do you think you'd be like a really good teacher? Do you think you'd teach the same as you do with history?
I think I'd be far better at history than I would at English. Yeah.
And what's your dream vacation?
Well, my dream vacation, if I had enough money, would be to just kind of go around the world.
Like where? Like Italy?
It doesn't matter. I just anywhere. I just
somewhere hot or cold.
I love traveling. It really doesn't matter.
You go skiing?
It's been a long time since I skied, but yeah, I mean, if that was part of it, just anywhere traveling would be fine.
Okay. And last but not least, how is Claudius doing? Okay.
Claudius is doing okay. You know, he suffered some depression when I went away for a month this summer, but
because he loves you so much.
I know.
He can't be away from you.
He's recovered. He lost a lot of weight, but now he's on the way back.
Do you have him on a diet?
No, we're trying to get him back up again. You know.
You take him on like little catwalks, like around the
no,
whole neighborhood.
He likes to sleep and just hang out and eat.
What's his favorite food? Like fish?
He likes seafood too. Yes. Yeah.
He does, like you?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's his favorite seafood?
He likes salmon and tuna.
Salmon. Okay. Like his preference. He's good.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer, for joining us here.
I'm very happy to have been here too. So
good. I bet you're happy I interviewed you. I'm your favorite. We know it.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Already changing. Okay.
All right, guys, welcome to our group discussion segment for this episode. Today, the prompt is, which teacher do you think is going to win the Hunger Games? Each of us has one teacher that we think is going to win the Hunger Games. We're going to back them up. All right, Ms. Sharp.
Me first?
Yeah.
So when I think who is going to win the Hunger Games, I think not only about their outdoor survival skills, but there's like intellectual manipulation that needs to go on as well. And so when I take the combination of intellectualism and outdoor survival skills,
Okay.
I'm going Mr. Kofer. Mr. Kofer is a beast. He knows a lot about a lot of things, and I think if he was dropped in the woods, he would outlast anybody here. So I'm going Mr. Kofer.
I've never had him. Like, is he?
Yeah, I've never had.
Yeah,
him either.
Mr. Kofer is hilarious, but in a very subdued way. Once you get to know him, it's all bets are off. You would know that he's the winner.
So you got to like ally with him.
Yeah. I would totally ally with him because otherwise I would be dead.
If
'Cause
you
I
were
would-
in the arena.
yeah, I would not make it.
I mean, you're a teacher too, so
Yeah, I would not pick myself to win the Hunger Games. No, I would be hungry,
Fair enough.
not winning. Right. So that's my bet.
Okay.
All right. What do you think, Matthew? Who's yours?
I'd say Mr. Guido because he was a Marine, and Marines are kind of. My dad was a Marine, so Marines are pretty much the best military branch.
Yes.
And along with the fact that he's geometry, he can like wisdom.
How is geometry?
he's gonna
dance?
like.
Is that what this thing can dance?
No, he's gonna like
Yeah, what can he do?
the math. He's gonna math. He's gonna like path of the arrows and stuff.
He's gonna math his way to victory.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it. Pick somebody, Matthew. Who next?
Porter, what do you think?
Okay, I got Mr. Torch winning the Hunger Games. See, okay, a lot of people don't know this, but he's actually really big camper, really big backpacker.
Yeah, he went on that
He
outdoor
does.
thing this summer.
He runs the
right?
outdoor leadership thing every year, and like he's always hiking. So he knows the outdoors. Like he'll know what he's doing. But I mean,
Can he manipulate the other people into victory?
I think he's a really
like that, don't you?
maybe not manipulative, but I mean he'll get people on his side. I think.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Great guy,
That is
really.
great. I would agree. Yes, I would.
You know, like everyone's gonna want to be his friend.
Yeah,
and
those are
then
the-
maybe if he wants to backstab him, he can. But everyone's gonna be on
Ooh.
his side. So.
What would he with like a 3D printer?
I think. I mean, I don't know, but he's got the outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
He's got all the the construction and the engineering mind.
I agree. Those are two good ones. Those are two good
I
ones.
think he'll be able to like make some weapons. Like he'll be fine. I think he's winning.
All right, who do you got?
All right, Keegan, who do you have winning?
Me personally, I kind of went the same way as Ms. Sharp, but I think Mr. Souther's got it. Because not only does he teach science, and he knows about all the sciences because he teaches each one, he's also tall and in shape, so that's the physical aspect.
Yes.
And he was supposed to go on a spaceship, so he knows about that kind of stuff too.
Because
and,
there might be space in the Hunger Games.
well, I mean, you have to get pretty in shape to go to space.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. That's true. That's a good one.
I see him
And-
working out at the rec center all
Yeah,
the time.
and he's very smart. Those 5 minutes at the beginning of class,
Like go to the rec before school. It's like
Yeah.
That's bad.
and he does those 5-minute segments at the beginning of class. He'll answer any question, so he knows
And he
so
knows the
much.
stuff, right? I would agree. Those are good ones. Those are good ones.
All right, what about you, Peyton?
I have to say Miss Hecker. We went to West Virginia in like I don't even know, just like
last year.
May or something. Well, the second trip,
Right.
and she was hiking up the rocks with like a 40-pound backpack on, no struggle. Everyone was complaining, and then she was just quiet as a mouse. I feel like she has enough stamina to survive. She's so good in the outdoors. She knows all her stuff. We could ask her anything while we were there, and she knew how to handle every single situation.
She's
No,
a
I
beast,
honestly-
physically and intellectually.
After we were all done with like the camping and we got back to the car, she made us all hold her backpack because we were all complaining, and her backpack was heavier than like all of ours combined.
All right,
Round
then
out.
I think I have to go with Mr. Hodap.
Oh.
Mr. Hodap, I know when he was my teacher, he told us he was going on a 100-mile run.
An ultra marathon.
Yeah, and to do
Yeah.
an 100-mile run, you have to have just so much stamina, and I just think he's going to be able to outlast all the teachers.
You know what? You need physical stamina, but you also need the mental stamina because something like that, you get into your head and you would tap out. But
Yeah, exactly.
to be able to run 100 miles, my lord.
Okay,
Yeah.
he also has the most allergies out of
Yeah, he can't
So
eat meat. He can't eat meat.
I don't know about that.
No, I
Good
think,
one.
I think his speed will take him all the way, though.
Maybe unless
able
someone's
to-
like poison
He's gonna be living off leaves.
Not even a piece of steak.
some red meat,
Or
some
chicken.
nuts, anything.
Oh, Mr. Hoda.
Right.
Nice, nice.
That's-
All right. Well,
that's a good
I guess we'll never know, but I think these were all great nominations for when the Hunger Games does come to Cape Henry faculty.
Watch out.
Yes.
All right, guys, that concludes our first episode. We really hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, and if you have any ideas for the podcast or if you want to be on the next game segment, feel free to reach out to me or Porter by email or by any other way you can reach us.
Yeah, we'll try to get that done. If you want to see, I don't know, if you want to see us interview Mrs. Sharp or whoever, just let us know. We'll try to get that make that happen. So yeah, that concludes our first episode. Make sure to check us out on TikTok or the CHC Upper School Instagram. And yeah, see you on the next episode.